Hi guys, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Monica Lobo, aka Shine Your Shine. This afternoon, I want to talk about not all disappointment is a blessing. Most especially we Africans, we believe, oh, every disappointment is a blessing. Some people say every disappointment is a blessing in disguise. That's true. Some disappointment that is really from God is a blessing. But these days, many people experience a lot of disappointment that God is not even involved. God does not even design it to be in your life. God is not even aware of it. But at the end of the day, you need to accept it anyway. And by accepting it, we tell ourselves, oh, it's a blessing. So I want to talk about some of them that are really not a blessing. Some of them you don't get nothing in return. Absolutely no blessing wrap with it. You get it, you just get it, you deal with it, and that is it. You can avoid it. Yes, we can avoid it. When you know how to avoid it, when you see a sign of something that is not a disappointment from God, then you can avoid it because disappointment is very terrible. Some people can't even take disappointment. A lot of times, disappointments have end up relationship, good relationship. A lot of times, disappointments have make some people become a failure. Disappointments have make a lot of good relationship bringing it down. Meanwhile, at the same time, those disappointments can be avoided in one way or the other. And disappointment have really caused a disaster. Good afternoon, my lady. So disappointment also have really caused disasters in some people's life. I've heard so many times when ladies, people claim it to themselves. I don't know why my things always end up in disappointment. I don't know why people will promise me and they will never. They always disappoint me. I don't know why when things get to my turn, it end up in disappointment. Yes, these are some signs and you can avoid it from today so that you won't be having that belief that there is something wrong with you or there is something that is wrong with someone promising you and ending up disappointing you. These are some of the these are some of the tips. It might not, it's not really 100%. I might not be able to pinpoint those things that you have got disappointment on, but these are the few things, common things everyone come across every day in disappointment. Okay? Because let's talk about disappointment. How did disappointment come about? Expectation. When you are expecting something, it follows with disappointment. If you are not expecting anything, there is no disappointment. So let's take that expectation now and see how it works. Who are we always expecting something from? These days, some people also say, I will never trust a man. When you trust a man, you get disappointment. You know what I mean by man? Man means you and me, human being. Human beings are full of disappointment. That's a phrase many people use. It's not all human beings that are still disappointing people, but we use that phrase because it's very common that when human promise you, they can easily disappoint you without looking back, without having conscience. Why some people when they promise, they cannot disappoint you. And this particular disappointment that does not carry any blessing. There are disappointment, there is no blessing attached to it. There are some kind of disappointment. People will tell you, oh, count it all joy. You didn't go. Just like one Nigeria celebrity that was about to go to Kaduna Benue Church, and she was delayed one way or the other. She was feeling some kind of funny, and she still decided to go ahead. Her car broke down on the road on the way, and getting there, her shoe was just stuck in something. Before she could do all these things, they said there was a blast, a bomb. So that kind of thing, you call it blessing, because any disappointment that carries blessing, you get the message at the end of it. If you have been passing through a situation where people always disappoint you, things always disappoint you, when things get to your turn, there is a disappointment. I want you to take this into consideration. Who are those that are promising you, and who are the people you are receiving promise from? Who are you expecting something from? Because they always give red flag, they always give red sign, but you don't look at it, because your mind is set up of, oh, this person, do it for me, do it for me, do it for me. If you are somebody that always love people to do things for you, you like to take free things, you are always expecting from anybody you come across, you expect to gain one thing or the other, be rest assured that many of your story will always end up in disappointment. Yes. And again, the type of disappointment that doesn't carry blessings are that plans you have, that expectation that you have is based on, it's not really sure, but you keep praying, Father, Father. You know what I mean? There's that expectation that is giving red flag, is not setting. Sometimes they are not setting, but you pray, Father, Father, at the end you get it. It's not because you say, Father, 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 God now decide to change hand. It's not really because of that. It is maybe, check that situation. It's something you are supposed to get. It's something, how can I say it now? For example, you went for a job interview. When you got there, 5 of you are available for one seat, one employment, okay? And you already know, you ask the rest 4 of them, one have whatever degree, the other one have whatever degree, the other one have whatever degree. You are the least degree among them, and they are just looking for just one person. On that type of situation, as a Christian, you begin to pray, oh Lord, no matter what, let they take me. That one is something. But that one, you are trading with 50-50. You are trading with 50-50, because if the other person that also have grade more than you is also begging the same God, so God will be fair enough to give to the person who is higher than you. Then on that ground, you expecting and putting so much faith on it, you get disappointed, and before you know, you begin to say, why is it that all my things are always different? Because you are always expecting from what you are not qualified for. You are always expecting from miracle, you are always expecting from magic, you are always expecting from something that you yourself have already seen that this is a kind of impossible. I'm not saying with God all things are not possible, but do you know why some few things you say, oh God, don't let rain fall today, and rain will still fall? Is it that God is a God of he cannot make it possible? No, he can make it possible, because you are asking what is not in line. Like rainy season in Nigeria, you don't expect God to help you hold rain in August. That is absolutely, you are just expecting what will disappoint you. You are expecting what is not possible. You understand? It is rainy season. It can happen but it is not much. It doesn't happen for much people. So these are the type of expectation that leads to disappointment that I'm talking about. If you already know something, plan another plan B. Plan another plan B, or know that it's vice versa, so that you won't tag yourself. Why is it that I always get disappointed? Check that thing that you are always expecting from people. If it's something your mind already told you it's not possible, just know that it is. Just have plan B over it, because so that if it come, you won't take it that, oh, every disappointment is a blessing. Some disappointment, there is no blessing attached to it. Any disappointment that is a blessing, at the end of the day, you get the message. If there has been a disappointment in your life that you haven't got any message at all thereafter, then it wasn't a disappointment from God. It's a disappointment from your so much expectation for nothing. I hope people get this message. And if you are that type that have already tagged yourself, oh, when things get to my turn, it get to have something, please remove that tag after listening to this video. Check things that you are always expecting from people. That is where you get disappointment. Expecting so much from people that is already giving red sign, that is already giving red flag, that is not very sure. When disappointment come, it got nothing to do with God blessing. So be wise. Knows the thing you put so much effort, knows the thing you put so much expectation, so that it won't end up getting disappointed. And when it's happen again and again to you, you start to have that feeling of, why are people always disappointing me? It's not about you, it's about the things you set your mind on. It's about the things you always expect from other people who are already giving red sign, who are not very sure, they are not reliable, they are not trustworthy, and some of the things you are not qualified for it. You are looking for a miracle, it doesn't happen that way. Nature is bound to happen. Just like I made mention of rainy season. Rainy season, it's time for rain to fall. So you can't wake up in the morning in August in Africa and you are crying, Lord, let rain not fall today for my sake. It can do it, but at the same time you might get disappointment, because it is nature, it's time. you know it's also like when it's summertime in Europe, you tell yourself, oh God, let that sun that is so hot not happen today. Oh, let Netherlands have a lot of wind today. It has never happened. Summertime, we don't have wind. It's so warm that, yeah, I don't know what they call it in English. It's benign, you know. Everywhere you feel so warm, there is no breeze, no wind coming from anywhere. So for someone to wake up in the morning and say, today, Lord, I want breeze, I don't want to feel so warm like yesterday, it's something impossible that you will get disappointment from. So in anything you are expecting, please check them if they are nature. Check them if it's something you already have that about. Check them if the people you are expecting it from. Money, what if there is disappointment in marriage? Yes, if there is disappointment in marriage, that's what we normally talk about, red flag. Red flag that we say before you get into that marriage. There is always a red flag. Like a video our sister did, that don't ignore some messages some men are sending when you guys are courting, when you are just dating. You see them with attitude you don't like in your man. You see them with behavior. You see them with some kind of few things you cannot take as your boyfriend or your husband. And you will tell yourself, when I get there, I will change him. When I get there, I will talk him out of this lot of friends he hang out too much. When I get there, with changing, stopping from smoking too much, from smoking anyhow publicly. When I get there, I will stopping from drinking recklessly. When I get there, I will try to build it to become a man. Then, when you not get inside, you will be disappointed, because that is when you know you are dealing with a matured man or a matured woman. You are not dealing with baby. Why God bring baby for us when they don't talk, they don't know nothing? Because God wants us to nurture them, bring them up the way we want them to be like, the way we want them to look like, the way we want them to behave, that suits the way we love our children to be. That's why God don't create Adam and Eve anymore. He can swear, do he created Adam, full grown man, but because he wants us to have used to what we want, he decide to bring human from baby. Then you can take care of that baby, you can breastfeed the baby. If you want to, you can take care of that baby the way you want to, the way it pleases you as a mother. So taking care of a mature man, trying to bring that mature man or matured woman up again, it takes a lot of energy. And when you don't have that so much energy, you get so disappointed. That's when you see a marriage heading to divorce every day. They get so disappointment. Yes, disappointment is what make marriage to it's finished. I can't. Disappointment, total disappointment of heart, no regret. You know, so it can happen in a marriage too. It can happen in any area. Just limit your expectation from human being. Limit your expectation from what is nature, that those things you are praying for. Check it if they are in line. Just like I said, you can't be expecting Netherlands not to be very warm without wind in the summertime. It's not possible. You are asking for impossible things at that moment. It is possible with God, but don't forget it is nature too. So we should limit or check what we are putting expectation on, because expectation bring disappointment. So when you are putting expectation from someone that is not reliable, something that is nation, something that is bound to happen, you get disappointment. Let me quickly say this story before I end this video. Like some people, we in Europe, Africa people in Europe, we do things back home. I've seen someone who wallow for more than 15 years with somebody, with a relative in Africa, you know, with a relative. Hello, everyone. Hello. With a relative in Africa, again and again, he keep trying this person, and again, he keep getting the same results. He keep getting the same results. So, guys, please limit your expectation on people to limit your disappointment, because disappointment can make so many things. Don't worry, I'm coming with a video very soon on cream to use. You can see my hands are getting better on pictures now. I'm using something, so when it finally really work, I'm going to introduce it to my lovers out there, ladies who care. It's not for everybody. People love their skin color like that, but for those who want to enhance it, it is always allowed. When you are adult, it is always allowed to do whatever you want to yourself. So please limit your expectation, because disappointment can make things change for you, can make you be a different human being, can make you change so many things. Disappointment it affect one's life. Yes, it can make you to change your attitude. It can, yeah, a lot of things that disappointment can do to you. Just know how you balance it. If you know of someone, this video, if you know of someone that needs this video, please do not hesitate to share it on WhatsApp, share it on Facebook, share it to people you know anywhere, and keep sharing. Thank you. Keep subscribing. Tell your friends about my channel. Let everyone subscribe so that we can be having a very nice, cool discussion from time to time here on YouTube. I love you all so much. Those that always give very, very constructive critics. I love you guys so much and I appreciate for always be there for me. I missed you guys yesterday so much. You are a single mother since 10 years now, but I have not seen a man I like. Okay, take it easy, my lady. Take it easy. It will come. It will come. Just take your time. You know those things. What you should do. That's what I wanted to say. You know those things that make you to leave your first marriage. Those are no, in short, right there at the back of your door. When going out, you will see it. Coming in, you will see it. Write it down. Those things that really, really make you go apart. Let me end this video, my lady. Don't worry. I promise today is Sunday. On Wednesday, I'm coming for this your topic. People who have divorced for long time, short time, that is wanted, that is looking for a way to come back, have a normal life again, how to go about it. I'm going to do it for you on Wednesday so that this topic end what we did it for end. On Wednesday, I am coming for single mother who want to move on again, who want to, you know, on Wednesday. I promise. Yes, Wednesday I will do it. I will do it. Thank you so much. The man I married was also a divorcee. Oh, please, if you know me on Facebook, my lady Lester Beauty, please can you contact me on Facebook or on my WhatsApp number? Let's talk about it. But nevertheless, on Wednesday, I'm bringing something for single mothers who want to put their self in line, who want to build up life again without their first mistake. Let's talk about it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you next time. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for always watching. Love you all so much. Bye bye.